Gentlemen, England were super impressive in their win last night and night one of the World Cup nights.
They certainly were. Both these sides had victories yesterday. Lebanon only just beat France, and France with that victory that we just saw then will put pressure on them to win. But a big game up against, as we can see, Robertson, up against a well-fancied and sensationally played yesterday, the England side, coached by Wayne Bennett. So it's a big job for the Lebanon side, Kevy.
Well, it certainly is, but a challenge I feel they're up for, the Lebanese side. They played really well yesterday. I like the way they went about their work, scoring some good tries, defending well as well, and they'll need all of that today against this English side, who have got some real stars on show, haven't they?
Reece Robinson was a real playmaker, as it turns out, better known as a fullback, a winger in his time in the NRL, but he was the man who was stirring the drink for the Lebanese yesterday in that win, 12 points to 8 over France, who we saw on the board just a moment ago. England were able to beat Wales 25 points to 4 in their Pool B opener. Today they are resting James Graham, Blake Austin and Jermaine McGilvray, who will all sit out. So of the 16-man squad, 3 players get to sit out each game. 9 on the field, 4 on the bench. And the skipper having a breather here. It was a warm early afternoon here in Sydney. Sam Tompkins, he was terrific in that win against Wales as well. Ryan Sutton getting a chance. And old Clint Eastwood riding high in the saddle and in the dugout watching on here at Parramatta.
He loves his rugby league, Wayne. 13s aside, 9 aside. International football.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
There's that sort of weekend here. Time for a bit of fun at the footy. A kick-off, a short one. England used that well against Wales yesterday. They've got an immediate result here again today. Elliot Whitehead it was who came up with possession for them, and they work it deep inside the Lebanese half. 6 again here, a strip, trying to do an England on England there. Josh Hodgson play by Lebanon out to the extreme edges. Reece Lyon takes it inside the 10. I come back to the middle here. Widdop will link up. Keep coming out to this left-hand side. A chance now for Sutton. It is on this left edge. They'll play it 5 metres out from the line. Tompkins gets to dummy half. Little run around there. It was okay. Got the all clear from the referee, and here they are, still 5 metres out. Now Widdop comes across. A little skip there and a jump from George Williams. Did he reach out? It was a double movement by the looks of things, and the referee agrees.
Yeah, definite double movement there. Williams, his right elbow come in contact with the ground. Widdop a nice pass to give him some space, but he definitely reaches out. The tackle was complete, and a good decision. He knocks it on anyway.
Yeah, referee's right on the spot there to make their claim.
On the foot.
Williams in good touch yesterday.
Yeah, wait for it. Wait.
Of course, we're playing for the Raiders in the NRL next season. A great acquisition, I believe, for the Raiders.
Chance for Lebanon. First time with the ball in their hands. 9 minutes per side. If you haven't seen nines before, 2 minutes at the break. And they were good taking their chances yesterday. Bilal Marbani, 2-try hero for them in that win over France, 12 points to 8. Here is Reece Robinson. Looking it forward, popping a ball out the back. Ended up in the hands of his brother there, Travers, who shows it and then put the foot down. Stopped there by Sam Tompkins, 40 metres out from the England line. They'll come back to the middle. Adam Riss slipping over as he trying to put a step on there through some heavy breathing, tired forwards there in the middle of the field for the English team. They'll go inside the 20. Chance here, tackles up their sleeve. Work it from dummy half through Josh Riss. The Riss brothers both on the field. Here is Reece Robinson. To offload again, but he'll take the tackle there. Now Barbani goes from dummy half. Trying to catch them out. Gets across the line, and he just keeps scoring tries. 2 yesterday in the opener against France from dummy half. The outside back just too strong.
Well, it's about taking your opportunities, isn't it? And Marbani there on that occasion saw up the short side. Little sneaky play, 10 metres out. He shows one way and then goes back into 2 English defenders. To be fair, the English side should have been able to defend that, but he showed strength in spinning in the tackle and he slams the ball down. Just there. There you go, he got it.
Well, it shows he's full of confidence. Marbani, 3 tries in 2 days. So much strength and power to get over the try line. As you mentioned, Kevy, there were 2 or 3 defenders there, and he is the leading try scorer in the World Cup Nines. Bilal Marbani, what a start to the tournament from him.
And Lebanon goes short, but too long. It'll be a penalty here for England back at the halfway line, and a chance to just catch their breath and compose themselves after Lebanon again surprise a higher ranked opponent.
Yeah, and that's the worst possible response after the try was that kick. They had to get that in the field of play, and now possession in good field position for a high quality, high class England side.
Wait.
Alarm bells are ringing here for Lebanon.
I mean, on paper, it's a mismatch as far as experience is concerned between these two teams, with all the stars in the England team against some Jersey Fleck Canterbury Cup players, even a couple of SG ball players in this Lebanon side, and now they've forced a mistake. And you're going to say it was, in fact, a knock-on here by Lebanon. It'll be England who hang on to it. A new set of 5 tackles, not 6, in the Nines, from 10 metres out from the Lebanon line.
See the urgency here from the English side.
Watts playing the ball. They come across. A quick one for Widdop, who scores, and they're on the board in this one.
Yeah, good work here. Plenty of space. Widdop hits the hole. Quite a simple try in the end, but the hit, nearly a defensive save there from Lebanon. Here's the penalty. There's 2 in that tackle anyway, so
It's a strip.
they said it was a knock-on, but it was a 2-on-1 play on. You can see the space there outside of Robinson. Widdop just hits a beautiful hole. Good defence there from the Lebanon player to try and stop Widdop, but just too much momentum.
Yeah, it certainly was, and there's the advantage. A lot of teams try to go around in this Nines concept, but playing nice and straight, nice and direct is often the best way.
Chance here at a short one again for England, but Josh Risk was right there to come up with it, and has Lebanon just 10 metres on their own side of halfway. You roll the dice when you go short, and we've seen plenty of results so far in the World Cup Nines here at Bankwest Stadium. The team's going short. Oh, it took a chance there, but knocked on by England. Will give Lebanon a chance down this right-hand side. Mard Harajli, better known as an American World Sevens player, rugby that is, plays for the New England Free Jacks.
Wow.
And rugby back in the US, hails from Michigan. Finds himself playing here for Lebanon.
Journeyman.
In Australia. Chance, Marbani again, playing inside Travis Robinson. And they're just outside the England 20, but pressed up against the sideline. Tackles to work with, though, in this set of 5. Comes back to the middle. Elza Ken will be stopped just there. Right in front of the uprights. Options either side here for Josh Risk as they go across to Reece Robinson. Runs a long way with his brother riding shotgun on his hip. A ball popped up. Travis Robinson puts Lebanon back in front.
That's a good mix from the brothers Robinson. I thought he was going to put a little kick in behind. Of course, no fullback at home, but he showed, straightened up. And that's a bit of backyard footy there from the Robinson boys. Nice support play.
Yeah, really good combination from the brothers, and good work from Robertson to go into the defensive line. He looked to kick, he looked to pass, then he ran the ball and come up with the offload, just playing what he could see in front of him, catching England off guard, looking dangerous, taking their opportunities here, Lebanon. And this is a huge upset at the moment here. Lebanon not expected to beat England, but putting their best foot forward. They've got to get this kick right, because last time they didn't, and it cost them dearly.
Reece Robinson, who played a handful of games.
Oh, no.
And the Panthers puts them back in front here, Lebanon. 10 points to 6. A real mix-up off the short restart. They'll recover. Lebanon now 5 metres out from their own line.
Well, Clark electing to play at the ball there and kick it forward. He probably would have been better off just securing possession for his side.
20-40 here, Kevy. You don't see it too often. Mitchell Moses come up with one yesterday. Are they going to risk their hand?
There's that Travis Robinson, who was out there in the speedster, quickly ran it up, though, by Gareth Widdop. Marbani from dummy half. He's got some time on the clock, a little shift there from inside the 20 as well.
You're a fan of the 2040, aren't you, Watts?
I love the 2040, and I can't believe Mitch Moses actually pulled one off. It was the perfect kick last night. Here's a great kick as well. England under pressure.
Play.
Tompkins going back.
Oh, awesome.
Will be trapped in goal.
Oh!
That's a huge play, Kevy.
Yeah, the Lebanese side have all the tricks at the moment. That's a 100-metre set there from the Lebanese side. Just putting pressure. You can't win without the ball. And they're starving England of possession.
Drums are beating.
The chase from the 17-year-old Johnny Lee Gabriel, who is yesterday sitting his HSC at Holy Cross College.
That's incredible.
Didn't play in that game in the win against France. Here he is playing England. Comes up with a big play and a chance.
Numbers.
Hands to the left. Marbani, draw and pass. Gives it off to Travis Robinson, and they extend the lead. It is all Lebanon.
Here they come.
Another upset in the making.
And again, it's Robinson. Great work here. I mean, it was off the back of that kick, but the offload, Robinson finds the pass. Marbani's leading try scorer in the World Cup Nines. This time, it's a try assist. They're on fire, Kevy.
They certainly are. Great skills, wasn't it, from the inside? And then using the width of the field, Tompkins has a wild swing at the ball there, trying to knock it out of the hands.
And he's kicked it.
He's kicked it well.
What a kick from the sideline as well. 16 points to 6. Lebanon over England, downstairs to Hannah Hollis.
Bilal Malbani, leading try scorer in this Nines comp. You are making it look easy. How does it feel?
Oh, it's pretty hard, but, you know, I'm just trying my best, and the boys are just playing excellent, and I'm just playing on the back of that.
All right, good luck in the second.
Thank you.
Stay with us here on Fox League. It's 10 points the difference. Second half action coming right up.
Lebanon at halftime in their first game of day 2 of this World Cup Nines live on Fox League. A massive upset here in the making. They lead England 16 points to 6 with a game to come against Wales. And there is a real chance, should they go on to win this game, they could bundle potentially England out of the Nines, because Lebanon's next game is against Wales, and that's very winnable for Lebanon.
Oh, extremely winnable. Wales weren't so good yesterday, so it's a great opportunity here for Lebanon. It's a huge 9 minutes. I mean, Wayne Bennett there talking to his team, England, you know they're going to fight back here and they're going to come home strong, but Lebanon completed 5 sets from 5, so it wasn't that England played poor in that first half. Lebanon were exceptional.
Yeah, and getting the ball back from kickoffs, the restart of play. After you score, of course, you have to drop kick the ball back to the opposition to restart play. And it's worked a treat for them.
And they've got speed through the middle, through the Risk brothers, Adam and Josh. And then the Robinson brothers, Travis and Reese, have been killing them. Reese was tremendous yesterday and doing much of the playmaking, and then Travis has been finishing beautifully here today to grab 2 tries, 1 on the bell there at halftime for this 10-point lead.
They need to score in this set here, England, for mine, to set the pattern.
Bring it up towards the halfway line, and they'll play it there as Clark works through the hands of Tompkins. It comes across further still. Chance down this left-hand side. Ash Handley, the Leeds winger, will play it here eventually just outside the 30. One more play in this set. First set after the resumption, through the hands of Tompkins again. Witter puts a kick in, a chance out wide for Jake Connor, who grabbed a couple of tries in that win against Wales, but Travis Robinson is there to track it down, and Lebanon will go to work from inside their own 10, and as they proved just before the break, starting a set of 5 tackles from this sort of range is no problem for them. No chances here. Some conservative plays in the first few tackles. Maybe a chance for a 20-40 kick here if they wanted to. Instead, they work it forward through Reese Robinson, who was able to link up there with Johnny Lee Gabriel. Now last play, they need a kicker or to find some space. It might be out here on the left edge. The pass was forward, and there's an important turnover for England.
Yeah, there were numbers both sides there for Lebanon, and they just took too long to make a decision. The 3-on-2 was on down this left-hand side, but the pass was too late. Marbani had too much pressure on him to execute at speed a long pass. Very difficult. Big set of 6 here.
Yeah, some good defence there as well from England. Let's give them a wrap.
Tom Burgess is on deck. Strong run right there. We'll see what damage he can do and maybe open up some space on the edges here for England. They go out to that left edge where Handley cuts back towards the middle. Hands it off for Tompkins, who will find some space, and he'll grab a try and edge England closer.
Well, there's the class of Tompkins and this English side, shifting the ball to the left side, quickly cutting back through the middle, and then Tompkins just uses some great footwork. Here we see here, this is the link pass. That's the one, that's the killer pass. And Tompkins, with his evasive skills, picks up the bonus point as well.
Catalan Dragon gets them into double figures here. Stays at 16 points to 13 off the back of the bonus try. 5 points if you score in the bonus zone behind the uprights. And they go short again. They're going to live and die by the short one. It's too big. We saw one in the first half from Lebanon. England returned the favour now. 6 minutes remaining, and the coach looking a little edgy.
Yeah, well, it just highlights how important the restarts are. As you mentioned, Lebanon got one wrong, exactly the same in that first half. England went on to score a try. So, again, critical set in defence and attack here for Lebanon. Got to take your chances. Lebanon will need to score again to win this match because you're guaranteed of England scoring at least one or two more.
Yeah, there are a lot of those dropouts, aren't they, Braith? They're hard to control. Practice them all day long and still get it wrong.
We'll see if this one
just in my experience.
England here, Now it's Lebanon, just outside the England 20. Marbani waiting at dummy half. It goes to Reece Robinson. Keep it going still to Josh Risk. Takes it inside the 20. Chopped down there. Got numbers out towards the right-hand side, and that's where Robinson goes, trying to stop and start and go from dummy half. They've burnt 3 tackles. Rajli from dummy half himself, the American sevens player. Likes his chances there, goes close, but well held up by England, and Lebanon have one more play. Little set play out the back here on this left edge. They'll come back to the middle. Offload there from Kalachi. Now they've found some space. Marbani again put down by Tassapali.
Yeah, just a little unlucky there. The Lebanese side, some good hands. They knew where they had to. There's a penalty. Well.
Oh, now Bilal Marbani wants to get a little bit jiggy with it as we rejoin the action live. We were watching the replay, and there was a problem there for a moment. Marbani's calmed down. Tompkins finds the line quickly.
Big set here.
Knocked the ball away there from Tompkins, and that caused a bit of a fracas. And he said, I'll have you if you want it.
He was ready to go, Marbani.
We've had too many fights in rugby league in recent times. Hope everyone calms down, Braith.
Yes, I agree.
Wherever you go, there's a stink.
I know, I've got to stay away.
Just walk away, Braith.
I've got no comment on this one.
Robert, come here. Come here.
Fair enough.
There you go, Sutton.
Now England, Sutton away just about. Ankle tapped back into Lebanon territory. 4 remaining. Try of any nature from England here would give them
nice
the lead.
kick.
Kick from George Williams out wide. Connor chasing through, can't track it down.
Well, good kick there, Kevy, from Williams. It just didn't get the bounce.
No, he didn't. He just didn't get the right torp on it, did he? The bounce always heading right to the sideline. Unfortunately, Connor couldn't get through.
Time ticking away,
Well,
3.5 minutes.
All the squeeze is on, isn't it now, for the English side?
Oh, good shot. Oh, no.
There is a mistake.
Oh.
It's going to be called a 2-on-1 strip by England.
That's big.
Watch it again. No doubt about the contact there from Darryl Clark, and he was still thereabouts involved in the
shocker.
Close call, but Ryan Sutton, no surprise, the Canberra Raider was involved in an attempt on a one-on-one
that was a bad
strip.
call. He dropped that on when making contact with the ground there.
Well, they will get another set, England with the ball. Need to defend this, of course.
Lebanon take it forward. Bilal Bazaz played here just inside the 40. Make it very tough for England, almost impossible if they can score a try here, given the time remaining. If things happen quickly in the World Cup nines. El Jack, just inside the 30, midway through this set of 5 tackles. Rajli comes back to the middle. They'll settle things down. Zakim will gain 5 or 6 there. He's happy to use up some time on the clock and work it for a play right here. Rest puts a kick in. He was checked in running. The ball goes dead. No call on the contact.
Wow.
It's going to be a restart from the 20 here for England.
Well, what about the play there from wrist? He took a lot of risk with that kick. It didn't pay off.
Oh, well, he's taken out there.
It's got to be a penalty, hasn't it, Kev?
Well, in the 13-a-side game it would have been, but we're not playing 13s, we're playing 9s.
Well,
Inside 2 minutes remaining, you see that ball just going beyond the dead ball line, and there was some contact, and maybe unlucky there, Josh Risk.
got to hang in here, Lebanon. This could be their last set and attack for the England side.
England sacked some numbers on that left edge. Comes from Jake Truman back on the inside. Clark keeps it going.
Uh-oh.
Chance here for Tompkins to weave his magic. Pops a ball out the back there for Reece Line. Got away from the tackle there of Bazaz, who got some help from some teammates. One more play here
Here
for
it
England.
is.
Still 30 metres out, and this may well be the game.
Oh,
a chip
no.
over the top, knocked backwards by Lebanon, and it's play on for them.
What a bounce there, Kevy.
Well, the option was good.
We might find a few Kenny cramps right now.
It's too early to cramp up.
Jaden L. Jack is channeling Kenny Edwards.
Well, there's a minute and 4 seconds to go. So you just want to complete your set of 6 and get some momentum and get down the other end of the field. Stoppages will not benefit Lebanon at the moment.
It just gives the English side doesn't it, a little bit of time to reform and get their gas back into their lungs. That calf, look at that calf muscle, must be cramping up.
Left
Oh, he's
knee,
sweet. He's
level
sweet.
strapped.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, he's fine. Surprise, surprise.
He'll run 80 metres and score in the next play.
Can't believe it.
So 64 seconds remaining. And in this group, Pool B, only the top team goes through.
Oh,
Lebanon
settle
hang
down.
on here and can beat Wales.
Oh,
They will
no.
knock England out of the tournament. Harajli gets bundled into touch.
Oh.
They only used up 13 or 14 seconds on the clock. Harajli is down now. He's cramping up.
Well, that's a bit of inexperience there from Lebanon. You've got to complete your set of 5 there and get down the other end of the field. Too defensive.
Strong tackle by Ryan Sutton, who grabbed him.
Yeah.
They came in numbers as well. He ended up on that left shoulder from the point of it, fairly awkwardly.
Don't know if you get tackled like that in rugby sevens, do you?
Not that often.
Not with the big boys coming in. Sutton heavily involved.
Now the Michigan man will watch on from the sideline or beyond it. With 46 seconds remaining.
What are you
Can
thinking,
England snatch victory from the jaws of defeat?
Are they going to score here, Kev, or what? What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's, my gut says they're going to score.
Saying yes.
Williams and Widdop, Tompkins out there as well. They've got plenty of strike power, England here, but they'll need to be good. 35 metres out. Reece Line will play it. And all the playmakers line down to the left-hand side. Comes to Tompkins now. Here is the Canberra Raider of next year, giving it on a chance. They cut back to the middle. Handley stopped there, and a good
Great
tackle as well. They'll get numbers in it.
That's a
Use up
great
some
tackle.
time on the clock. 15 seconds remaining. Maybe this is it, the last play for England. This might be their tournament right here. It's taking forever, this play, the ball. This will definitely be their last tackle now. Comes back to the middle. Williams keeps it coming. They go out to Widdop. It's 2-on-2. Puts a kick in. Line is chasing. Travis Robinson takes it out of play. And there is the upset of upsets. Lebanon, full of Canterbury Cup players, Jersey Flag, SG ball players, had knocked off the highly touted England with all the stars. 16 points to 13, and they're in the box seat to advance from Pool B.
They certainly are. They've won 2 from 2. They've got Wales to play. Lebanon, a huge upset. This has been a fantastic victory. The crowd, they've gone wild.